Everly, and this is another Yap video. It's been so long since I did one, and I never posted any of them, but I think I'm gonna post this one. Hopefully, after I make this video, I will decide to post this one. So, if you see this, then I posted it. But anyways, if I could talk to my 16-year-old self about friendship, I would tell her to stop trying so hard to keep everyone. Not everyone you laugh with is meant to grow with you, and I think that is something we don't talk about enough, and we're gonna talk about it right now. Sometimes you can love someone deeply and appreciate them and still realize that you are no longer aligned with them. So, first thing is, your friend should not make you feel like you are in a competition with them. Like, grow up. You're not a 15-year-old girl. You're not immature anymore. Do not stay immature. One thing I have learned about friendship is that I cannot be around people who constantly see life as a competition. Like, how can you live like that? How can you compare my life to your life? We literally have different parents. We literally don't live in the same roof. We don't have the same childhood. We don't grow up in the same people that are keep us around together. I cannot be around people who look at my achievements and immediately compare their life to my life. I want people who will cheer for me and support me, as especially when I achieve something. I cannot be around people who feel like my success takes something away from them. That is so sad. Because your friend should be able to celebrate you without secretly wishing they were the one receiving what you receive. It's called evil eye. And there are a lot of friends and people who are like that. I want to say this carefully because I am speaking from my own experiences. I have realized that sometimes women can be placed in environments where we are constantly comparing ourselves to each other. Why are we like that? Why are we like that? Uy. We easily compare ourselves who looks better, who is more successful, who has more money, who is getting more attention, who is ahead in life, But I don't want friendship that feels like that. And I know you don't want that either. Do you want that? Do you want that? Really, really, really? I want the people around me, and especially the girls around me, that uh, who can look at me and say, I am happy for you without turning it into a competition. Like, it is super easy to just be happy for people's success. I will be super happy and proud of you if you achieve something. I want to be that kind of friend too. And I know that I am that kind of friend. If you have a competition, if you have something that you have achieved, my hand will be the loudest clap you'll ever hear in the Coliseum. My voice will shout your name and cheer you on top of my lungs. I would do that. I have no social anxiety when it comes to cheering my people around me, when it comes to supporting the people I care. My social anxiety would be like, poof, it's gone. But yeah, yeah, I have friends who can prove that. I have my family who can prove that as well. So I could never be with those people. Do not be friend with those people, okay? I am talking to you. I am talking to my younger self right now, and because your friend, like I said, they should never feel like a competition to you. They should never feel like they are your opponent. Your friend should be someone who can celebrate your wins without feeling like they are losing. Second, the right friends, naniuyog akong kuan. The right friends will not be threatened by your growth. As an individual, we keep on growing. And you must make sure that you are growing too. And you have to make sure that the people that are with you is growing with you. That you want to grow with you. You get it? The English is not Englishing anymore. So that is the second thing that I value in friendship, is that growth. Your friend should not make you feel guilty for becoming a better version of yourself. They should be happy to see you grow. I, I I am happy to see my friends grow. Sometimes one person is trying to grow while the other person constantly wants them to stay the same. You see? And sometimes you have to ask yourself if this person is genuinely growing with you, or if you are constantly going back to an older version of yourself just to keep the friendship alive. Okay, you have to make space for each other to grow, like for each individual in the circle to grow, because you are always allowed to change. My friends are allowed to change, their belief are allowed to change. You are always allowed to have new goals. Like, how beautiful can that be? How beautiful it is that you wake up and you have goals in your mind that you want to achieve that day, and you have your friends or people around you at your back and cheering for you. You are allowed to change. You have allowed to think differently, of course. You are allowed to become someone your old friends may not recognize anymore. And that is pretty common, because we don't see each other every day. A lot of our values and our beliefs could change. They may not be the same person you met when she was a seventh grade, when you were friends in seventh grade, and then you met her in when you guys are in college already, but you're still friends. They are not that the same seventh grader anymore. The right people will not ask you to stop growing just so they can feel comfortable around you. Growth means feeling uncomfortable and being able to embrace that being uncomfortable feeling, especially when you're trying to be with people. We're trying to keep the relationship as well. Okay, third one. Ako, naghihubo akong jacket kayo. Third one is that not everyone you love is meant to stay forever, especially friendship. You see, I've cut off a lot of friends already, and I miss them. Of course, I genuinely miss them, but I know that they're not allowed. I mean, they're not meant to stay forever in my life. You do not have to be exactly the same as your friends. I always remind myself that, and I hope my younger self was reminded that time. You and your friends have different personalities and different dreams, different lifestyles, and from that said, you don't align on that type of level. But I do believe that you need to be moving in a direction that allows you to still respect and understand each other, because sometimes you grow in completely different direction with them, and that does not necessarily mean that someone is a bad person. Okay, you will just see their updates in social media and they achieve that, and you just have to be there in the screen, looking at the screen of like, we are friends with this girl and I'm genuinely happy that she achieved this and she's there in the dream that she is now, even if we're not that close anymore. Like I said, I had to let go of people in my life because we were no longer moving in the same direction, and that was difficult because I still cared about them. The most difficult thing about cutting off people is staying true and standing on that decision, because even if you cut them off, even if you hate them or they make you feel bad, you still care about them. But what I learned was, sometimes caring about someone does not mean you have to keep forcing a relationship that no longer feels healthy for you. When you no longer see growth for you as an individual, with not everyone you love is meant to stay forever. Some people are meant to be a chapter. Some people are meant to teach you something, and some people are meant to walk with you for a very long time. And all of those relationship can still be meaningful, you know? Yeah. So this is your reminder to stop shrinking yourself. To my younger self, I would say this to her. Stop shrinking yourself just to keep people comfortable. Stop people pleasing. You're such people pleaser, Berling. Makalagot kang dako ka. Gigil ko nimo. We need to stop pretending that you are still the same person just because someone knew you before you change. You are allowed to outgrow people. You are allowed to move on. You are allowed to choose peace. And that is what I chose. And this is what I am right now. I am comfortable being alone. I am happy where I am glad that I did that decision. But you're allowed to have friendship that makes you feel safe enough to grow. I want my friends to grow with me. That's why I am helping them because I want us to win. I don't want to just go on top that alone. That is lonely. It's lonely up here. I want you to come with me to grow with me because you are my friend. Hot dog, it's but you should never have to abandon yourself just to keep someone in your life. Okay? Your friendship should not require you to become smaller. The right people will not be threatened by your growth. Like if I can see I have my own business, right? I have Beverly's Closet, and I just saw my friend starting her own. She made her own website. It's Suzette Stitches, I think, and I just want to promote that. I want my friend to grow with me. She makes very, very good stitches. She just gave me a gift yesterday, and thank you so much for that, Suzette. So yeah, if you guys want to buy from her, like I could see her make those things, and she's really talented. That this is what friendship do. They promote each other. They talk, they share the posts. They just don't scroll down. I scroll and see the post and just scroll up. No, you are a friend. I expect you to like, share, or comment, highlight on my post because that's a very bare minimum thing in friendship to do, supporting each other. Why are you scrolling up my post? Ha! If I see my friend growing from here, starting from here, already see her growing like into a beautiful flower she's meant to be. I see you as like that. They should be proud of you. They should support you. Not will, not would. They should. They should. It is not friendship if you are not supporting each other. They will grow with you. Okay? If you see yourself like feeling something insecure or jealous, then ask yourself, are you a true friend? Are you a true friend for that somebody that you feel jealous of? Why do you feel jealous of your friend? Why? Just tell me why. Why are you friends with people who are jealous of you? Why are you jealous with your friend? Ask yourself that. Like, so last one, kay hapit na akong klase. Last one is, this is what real friendship for me that I learned is, I mean, I'm gonna have to learn a lot of more because I'm gonna have a lot of people come and go into my life. I am still 20 and I'm turning 21. So, everything that I've told you is gonna change. And I'm not telling you you should learn from me. I mean, you can, but you have to learn from your experiences because this is me speaking out from my experiences. Real friendship is not just about having someone to laugh with. I have my friend who, like, every time we see each other, we would laugh, we would vibe like that. Like, we've seen each other rarely, super rarely. And, she's like my mother to me. We should have that kind of friend who's like super pranka to you, super frank about you. Like, they genuinely be be pranka to you because they care about you. I was just reminded by the movie Troll, and Poppy and that guy, I forgot the name of that guy, but Poppy thought that he's gonna support her because he's her friend. But that guy told her that I am your friend. That's why I'm telling you that you are going in a wrong direction, or like you're going in a wrong way. I cannot just be supporting you if I know that what you're doing is not gonna be good for you. You have to have that kind of friend who's like, I'm gonna slap the real for on your I'm gonna slap the real shit on your face if you're gonna do that. Like, that is not you. I'm gonna I'm gonna have to balibag your face and maybe pagpaon ti kag dos por dos para mapukaw ka sa kamatuoran nga dili na ikaw. Kailangan tayong anak nga friend ay. Ay kani someone who can correct you without trying to control you. I have that kind of friend, and I'm really really happy for that I have that kind of friend, because every time we try people to correct every time we see people they're trying to correct us, we see it as like they're attacking us. We see it like, she's just jealous. But no, baby, you have to be mature enough to know that you are not doing everything right. Sometimes you have to do something wrong, and the people that you're with, they have to like correct you, because you're growing, you both are growing. Dili lang kay siya mo correct nimo, you can also correct her, but they have to use the right words, because they, as a friend, you would always try to be empathetic enough to not hurt their feelings, because you know them as people, you know them as person, you know them that they're gonna be hurt when you say this, so you have to say it this in this better way, you see. Yeah, 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 just like that. You know what I mean? If you have that, oh my god, namalim day ko eh. So, oh my god, I was sleeping, although I don't care. This is my room and this is what I wear. Mo controlling yan. Like, kanang sila gana defensive yan. If you have that person or people in your life who can teach you something by not trying to control you, keep them. Keep them. Someone who can grow with you without making you feel guilty for changing. Keep them. Someone that makes you feel valued and loved. Keep them. Someone who genuinely wants to see you become a better version of yourself. And if you have friends like that, then honestly, cherish them. Keep them. They are treasure. They are rare jewel. Keep me. Charge! Because as you get older, and I know a lot of people would agree on me on this one, if you get older, you start realizing that having many people around you is not the same as having genuine people around you. Quality is better than quantity. I would rather have a small circle of people who truly love me and want to see me grow than a huge circle of people who only love me when I am easy to understand. Because I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna slap the out of you. I am not easy to understand. Nah. Do you want a perfect friendship, or do you want a genuine one? Are you a perfect friend, or are you a genuine friend? Ano? Ha? The friendship that where we can love each other deeply while still becoming better individuals is something that you deserve and something that you must have. Because at the end of the day, I don't just want friendship. We don't just want friends who knows who we were. I want, or we want, friends who are willing to meet who we are becoming. That's it. Bye. Bye, friend.